the daylight burns!
All right, I know you've been in there a while.
Feels like all night.
You're having a break, aren't you? What more do you want? Wages?
Yeah.
Right, stick the kettle on. I'll see you in there, right?
All right, see you in a bit.
Ah, Katie cracking the whip already?
No, she was dead nice.
Oh, you'll soon have enough for your trip at this rate.
Actually, I've already got...
What?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, Hannah, you're not that good at lying.
Yeah, he's right. What?
OK, I've already got half the money.
After a day? I might ask Katie for a job myself.
Declan gave it me.
You're joking, right?
I didn't ask for it.
Yeah, no one's saying you did.
Yeah, and if Dad finds out, it'll be World War III, Hannah. Look, you're gonna have to give it back.
Aaron! Don't get your hopes up, bacon might be a bit crispy. Well, you were the one that ran off without his brekkie.
Yeah, it's called work.
Yes, I know. I was just hoping we could have a chat.
A chat.
Well, you could tell me how counselling went yesterday.
Why?
Because I'd like to know. Is that too much to ask?
This is all I need.
Got Twacker written all over him, that one. Reminds me a lot of you when you first moved back here. We'll talk later.
Hey! Damage that, son. You pay for it.
It's a total shed. Look.
Get rid of him before I brain him.
Why doesn't he sell something decent like that?
You've not got somewhere dangerous you should be playing.
I'm not a kid.
Hey, son!
So who's that then, your mummy?
Aren't you a good lad getting Ruby's wing mirror fixed?
How did you guess?
Let me think. Oh, yeah, that's right, because you were one who snapped it off.
Oh, she shouldn't even be here.
Yeah, well, she is. So get used to it. Kick off as much as you want, it don't make any difference.
I can look at the wing mirror for you if you like.
Ta. He's paying.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Have to make do with that for now then.
Oh, Ta. If it don't fix the mirror, I can use it on his gob. Where you going?
To get away from you.
I doubt it. I need you to look after Amelia while I go look for a job. It's either that, or I tape you to a chair.
She earned the money. Why shouldn't she keep it?
Because no one gets paid that much for sweeping up leaves, Holly. It's obvious he's just trying to get one over on Dad again.
So, that's his problem.
I knew this would happen. Dad'll flip out, won't he?
Only if he finds out.
Oh, you think Declan won't tell him the first chance that he gets?
Tell who what? What are you lot up to?
Nothing.
Just leave it, will you?
Well, now I know it's serious. Hannah, what's this about?
What's going on?
Well, that's exactly what I'm trying to find out. Well?
OK, it was my fault. I did some work for Declan.
Since when?
Katie told him I needed the money for the college trip and...
All she did was sweep a few leaves.
He paid her way too much.
Please don't go off on one.
Why would I? You've earned it, haven't you?
What, so you don't mind?
Well, if Declan wants to throw his cash around, then let him. Right, come on, you two, let's get back to work. We've got a delivery due.
You heard.
Thought I'd sort out the children's breakfast for you.
Thanks, Dad.
Arthur insisted on honey, so I said I'd have a word with the bees and see if they'd let me steal some.
Talk to the bees?
I'll have you know that we're on very good terms.
I suppose you gave them a buzz.
Oh, I do hope you don't include jokes like that in your eulogy. Tea?
I'll give you a hand, shall I?
I'm perfectly capable of making a pot of tea. Thank you. Get on with your work.
Not exactly the easiest I've had to write.
No. Life snatched in its prime by the remorseless hand of war.
I'd appreciate your opinion if you have the time later.
Well, I'll see if I can squeeze you in between trimming my nasal hair and having my afternoon nap.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Everything all right?
Why shouldn't it be?
Look who I found lurking outside.
I'd have you know ladies don't lurk. They flutter.
Fresh with stories about the new incumbents across the road, I'll wager.
Actually, I've come to tell you that Debbie's petition paid off.
They're doing some kind of testing at the village hall tomorrow.
Oh, well, it makes a bit of a change from basket weaving, I suppose.
Well, the more people that are tested, the more chance Sarah has of a match.
Oh, we'll be there, won't we, Ashley?
Thanks for letting us know.
Well, if there's nothing more.
Well, I might have heard the odd rumour.
Ah, I thought so. Come through and divulge. Tea and toast are on the way.
He's incorrigible.
He's certainly happier.
I think yesterday lifted a weight off both our shoulders. That doesn't mean he has to stay forever. The last thing I want is this affecting us.
It won't. This is where he belongs.
What would I do without you?
And one for the pot.
Amelia's making a princess den in her bedroom.
So?
She wants you to help. Says something about dressing you up.
No chance.
I know. I told Ian Beck a terrible king. More of an ogre.
Why do I even have to look after her? She's your kid.
She's your sister. It's called family. And I've already told you I've got to go out.
What's the point of getting a job when you get benefits?
The point is that this is a new start. I get a job and you try not to get kicked out of school. Do you think you can manage that? You never know. You might get to like it.
Do I get an Xbox if I do?
Oh, maybe. If I see a change in your attitude.
Which means no.
Which means it's up to you.
I did the job. As good as new now.
It's still paying for it.
Why don't we put it down to experience? And call it an accident?
Don't forget about Princess Amelia. Oh, I swear one of these days I'm going to swing for him.
Oh, you said yourself, he needs time. He'll come round.
He better.
He's got no choice.
You off?
Yeah, in a minute. Listen, Hannah's inside finishing off some college work. It'd be nice if you could spend some time with her if you get the chance.
Well, as soon as we finish unloading these, we're done. Then I'm going to treat Holly and Adam to a pint so she can tag along there, can't she?
Tag? I mean some proper time. You're so busy working, she hardly sees you.
Is that why she didn't tell me about her job at Home Farm? I suppose you knew.
She's working for Katie.
And you just forgot to tell me, did you?
Well, it shouldn't have to be an issue. You know, Hannah wasn't even going to tell us about her trip because she knows how skint we are. She's desperate to go.
She must be to take money off Declan.
Well, he didn't give her much choice by the sounds of it.
I bet.
Thanks, though. I thought you'd march straight round there and have it out with him.
Well, she didn't need to know that we're paying him back, does she?
What? How?
Well, you get your wages today, don't you?
What do you think we've been living off?
Well, we managed somehow. Anything's better than owing Declan, isn't it?
Hey, you. Keeping your dad out of trouble, eh?
We've been playing on the swings.
Hello.
We've got a system where I swing and Leo watches, and I keep trying to get at the prom and push, but he just ignores me. Then we wandered round, up and we bump into you. And there you are. I enjoyed yesterday.
Yeah, me too. Until I got home.
What happened? Did you actually talk to Sandy?
Well, he's not moving out.
That's good, sort of. I mean, at least there's less to feel guilty about.
Only now Sandy thinks I was the one who was trying to get him out of the way.
He said that?
Yeah. I just feel awful, Mark.
Oh, Laurel. Didn't know you were joining us.
Sorry?
Well, we're taking the children to the cafe for a hot chocolate.
Sandy's giving Ashley some space so they can work in peace.
Right.
It's really good. They're getting on together again. It's as it should be.
Come back to mine if you like.
No, I better go and join them. Otherwise, Pearl will say that she's seen us both, so... I'll call you later. I promise.
I can deal with awkward customers. Have you met my kids?
Your Amelia seems lovely.
What's Sean done?
Nothing. Well, that can prove at any rate.
Enough to stop me getting a job?
No, it's not you. Honestly, I'm just fully staffed. Yeah, ask your sister. I had to turn her down as well.
Don't tell me Sean's fobbed her off on you.
wouldn't know. He wasn't there.
What?
Oh, found her under a den in a room with a bag of crisps and a can of Coke.
I was hungry.
What is he playing at?
Hide and seek. He told me to count to 1,000,000.
1,000,000? Oh, that's loads, isn't it? How far did you get?
162.
Well done, you. Here, have a cookie.
Look, I'd have it, but I've got to get to work.
No, you go. Me and you can have a game of Hunt the Big Brother, can't we?
Will I get a surprise if I find him?
No, but he will.
Hiya.
Aaron, is Kane around?
No, he's at home. Mentioned something about paperwork. Why?
Oh, it's nothing. I just wanted to check something on the car he sold me.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.
I'll do that for a tenner.
I finished already, thanks. So, if you don't mind, thank you.
Thought you were babysitting.
Do what I want, don't I?
So you chose to bug me again. Nice one.
Give you a hand if you want.
No, but you can do one.
Or what? I'm not scared of you.
No, but I'm getting really bored here. So when you go and annoy someone else?
Suit yourself. You missed the spot.
Hey, I told you, get off. Can't you do something about him?
I told you to.
Oh, what'd you do that for?
Didn't you div, you fell?
Get stuffed.
That's one way, I suppose.
Come in. Fancy a drink?
No, I'm not stopping.
Oh, shame. I'm just in the mood for a distraction.
Just came to give you this.
It's short.
Hannah's got this college trip.
Thought we had an agreement.
We do, and it's just a one-off. It won't happen again.
It'd be a shame if John found out about our little secret.
Don't even think you can threaten me with that.
I've done you a favour, and already you're taking the mickey. I'd say I can do what I like.
Well, you're too late because John already knows.
Is that right? Why the sudden change of heart?
Maybe because I trust my husband?
Not from where I'm standing.
Don't push it, Kane. I've met your sort before.
Have you? You have no idea how far I can go.
Try it then. Say what you like to him. See what happens.
Oh, does this testing thing tomorrow mean I can't have a drink now?
Don't be daft. Actually, hang on.
Very funny.
Yeah, I think so. You are going to do it, though, aren't you? I mean, all you have to do is spit in a tube.
Oh, when you put it like that, how can I resist?
He actually thinks he's funny. It is so embarrassing.
Just do what I do and pretend you're not with him.
Do you think he'd notice if we just went?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, any luck? It's probably up bus to town by now.
I'm bored.
You and me both.
Do you want to have a drink while you're here?
Can I pour it?
No. Go on, a couple of honest juices.
And some chips.
I'm not made of money.
Hey, you just moved into Nicola's old place, right?
Yeah. She's been slagging us off, has she?
No, just seen Sean climbing through your window.
Oh, he's so dead.
She don't mean it. I don't think.
Hey, I forgot to tell you, saw your burgers for sale in the supermarket.
Ah, nice one. Hope you bought plenty. Keep the orders rolling in.
Or he could drop you some off. Half the price.
Ah, now you're talking.
We'll be giving them away next.
So where are the girls?
They were there a minute ago.
So much for spending time with them.
Well, all I've done is come and get the drinks.
I thought I told you to look after Amelia.
Gave her something to eat.
Oh, yeah, and left her on her own. Anything could have happened.
She's okay, isn't she?
Don't you dare use Amelia to get to me. Do you hear me? Have you been fighting?
No.
Well, what's that?
Nothing.
Doesn't look like nothing to me. What's happened? Sean!
Aaron hit me, okay?
What did you do?
Nothing.
He just hit you for no reason.
He's off his head.
We'll see about that.
Who fancies a walk? Saw some horses at the top of the village and I got these.
Me?
Yeah. How about you two? Can I tempt you to some country air?
Have you seen his head?
How did that happen?
So I'm off to go find out. You better not be lying. I won't be long.
Nice one, Sean. Wind her up and set her off.
Yeah, well, you know what to do if you don't like it.
Ogling your own fella? I would say it's a bit sad, but in your case...
Ah, well, you should try living with him.
Oh, no, Tar. But I'm happy to do a borrow.
Right, come on then, sup up. I'll get us another.
No, you stay. I'll get back to work.
You've given us the afternoon off, haven't I?
Right, well, why don't you spend some time with Mum then?
I am doing, just opposite sides of the bar.
I hope you're telling people to go and get tested.
Well, they will if you know what's good for them.
Oh, intimidation. Hey, why didn't I think of that? Pint?
Aye.
Another two when you're ready, please.
Well, you're not going to go home to the girls?
I'm just having a couple of pints, that's all.
I'll get these if you like.
No, thanks.
Oh, suit yourself.
On the other hand, don't mind if I do.
So how's that motor of yours running? Still can't believe the deal she got out of me. She's good at negotiating, your wife.
Like I said, if I find anything wrong with it, you'll be the first to know.
Well, be sure that you do. I always like to make sure my customers are happy. That way they keep on coming back.
Go and sit down, darling. I'll bring the other one over. What are you playing at?
Me? I'm not the one telling porkies, am I?
I told him to leave us alone.
And when he didn't, you hit him?
No, I tried to shift him and he fell.
He's telling the truth.
Either that or you're covering for him.
I wouldn't do that.
Look, I know I shouldn't have grabbed him, all right? But he's always here. And Kane's getting on my case about it, and I don't know what else I can say to him.
Aaron's right. This is no place for him to be hanging around.
Look, I'm sorry. I left him to look after Amelia and he just... It's not your problem. I know he can be a proper pain.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Look, he's just had a really bad time since me and his dad split. He's had a lot to get his head round.
I'm not saying that I don't like him.
Just in small doses. Don't worry, I'll deal with it.
Well, is his head all right?
He's had worse. I'll talk to him. Make sure I leave you alone.
One bank on it.
I'm done. I'm going to go catch up with Aaron.
Oh, great. Now all my kids have dumped me.
Well, there's always me mum.
Oh, did I hear my name taken in vain?
See you in a bit.
See ya. Ever get the feeling we're being set up?
Maybe they've got a point.
Yeah, right. Look, why don't we do something tonight, then, eh?
I can't now. Chaz asked me to stay on. Well, I assumed you'd be working. It's not like we don't need the extra money. Oh, now I'm giving half my wages to Declan.
Well, that's not my fault, is it?
That's not what I'm saying. Look, I'll go and talk to Chaz.
No, you're all right. No, I'll find something to do. See you when I see you.
Trouble in paradise, eh?
Go and take a break. I'll cover.
Think you'd like to try horse riding?
Yeah.
Must be someone who does lessons around here.
How much would that cost?
Samson's got a pony called Hamish.
Well, then we'll just have to be extra nice to him, won't we? Meant to be the horse with the long face, not you. What's up? No, don't tell me. Begins with S and wears a hood. I thought we were letting him get it out of his system.
Yeah, by the time he does that, he'll have upset the whole village. We brought him here to keep him out of trouble, not make him worse.
Yeah, down you get, sweetheart. Well, you sorted it with Aaron, didn't you?
For now. Oh, it's all my fault. Us, the move, relying on Rachel too much.
Hey, having a life is allowed.
Ah, you must be the new people.
What gave it away?
Sorry.
Nothing, ignore me. I'm Ruby, this is Ali.
I'm Pearl. And now that you're residents, you might be interested in this.
I've heard of vetting your neighbours, but this is a bit extreme.
No, it's Sarah Sugden. She's just a bit older than your little girl, and she's very poorly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If we can find a bone marrow match, she can have a transplant, and that might help.
No, of course. Count us in.
Oh, good. So, we'll see you there.
Oh, yeah. See, there's people with even bigger problems than Sean.
On the job yet?
No, not unless you've changed your mind.
You'll be first to know.
There you go. You must have impressed someone. It will get easier, I promise. And if it doesn't, I've still got that gaffer tape.
What are you playing?
I'm not going following people into bogs, am I?
So I haven't told John about the money. That doesn't mean I won't.
This isn't about money and you know it.
Don't flatter yourself.
Anyone can see you're bored being a farmer's wife.
Oh, is that right?
What you need is a bit of excitement to liven you up.
What, you think I'd want to go anywhere near you?
I never said that. But now you mention it. We could always go in there, lock the door.
If I wanted excitement, why bother locking it?
Now you're talking.
You know what? I think I'll pass. I'm warning you, Kane. I meant what I said. Back off now, before this gets way out of hand.
Nuns don't just up and kill other nuns.
Oh, I wouldn't put anything past that lot.
A complex holy mystery in Midsummer Murders at 8.
I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
And all eyes are on Fizz as she takes the stand. Coronation Street is next.